Hey guys, just want to make this real quick, but I want to give you my opinion so far on Rumble, Rumble.com that is. Honestly, right now it looks very good to utilize as an alternative. That and VEMO, that's VEMEO. Um, they're both, good alternatives. But this one, it feels like, they do have the content creators, in mind. They do have the small time, content creators, even those that have been with, let's say, YouTube for over 15 years. They have them in mind because, right off the bat, what happens is you get monetized. It takes a bit, but, eventually you do most of the time get monetized on your video. And like I said, when I first mentioned that I had moved over there, or at least started an account there, I kind of mentioned that my fan vids, even one that gets blocked here on YouTube, We're a Miracle, which is a Bonkers the Bobcat and Fondier fan vid, is playable over there and it's monetized. Now you might say, well, doesn't that mean it might get copyrighted? It might, but I think what it is with Rumble is because smaller than YouTube, and they are associated with YouTube because part of the monetization over there also depends on what you make with YouTube. So, you add your earnings with YouTube and everything, and you're pretty much good to go. You're pretty much good to go all the way. Outside of that, you're, well, pretty much, depending on Rumble and whatever earnings the ECPM, I think, gives you. But, I like it so far. I do like it. It does allow you to upload videos to 4K. As I mentioned before, the only disadvantage, I think I mentioned this when I first talked about, creating an account there. The only disadvantage is the fact that we can only upload up to, I should say, we can only upload up to 15 gigabytes. Like with YouTube, I think there is a limit, but not specifically. But with Rumble, there is a limit, and that there you could tell that they're still kind of in the infancy, even though they've been around for a little over a decade now. Well, going on a little over a decade, going on 11 years. They're still in the infancy. They're still in the infancy as a content provider, just like Vimeo, just like BitChute, and other places, Internet Archive, and so on. Internet Archive has been around for a while, but still, it's kind of like with the video sharing proportions, that it's providing, it's still kind of in its infancy there. It's still learning the tricks of the trade. But I think with Rumble, it's a little bit more like, hey, let's take our time and see what happens because, we all remember that some video uploading sites came to be like VidMe and all that. And they didn't last long due to the fact that they tried to be a lot more than they were a lot sooner and didn't take their time. And I think that's what Rumble's doing right now. They are taking their time with what they're doing. So that's pretty cool. Cool. That's pretty cool and everything. And this would also explain why I think it takes a while for people to get monetized because I think what they're doing is they're waiting until a certain percentage happens or something, or just wait until a certain time frame, certain moment in time frame before you start making money. It's kind of like with Teesprings. It's kind of like with Anchor.fm, and other, podcasting sites, where you can monetize. They're basically waiting until you get to a certain level to really start putting in the money. Like you're probably making money now. Like I'm probably making money now. It's just I just don't see the result of it just yet. And it's going to take time. I've heard people complain that, oh, we don't make that much off of it. And look, again, what it is mainly with, Rumble is, again, they're operating on a different algorithm system. A different, algorithm monetization system, to where basically you are making money, you just don't see the results of it just yet. And that kind of shows you that some people are impatient when it comes to places like rumble.com and anchor.fm and so on. The one benefit I do like about it, that I think a lot of people benefit from, compared to YouTube and even Vimeo, unless Vimeo does have this option too, but you got to upgrade to make that happen, is you can cash out whenever you want. Like, let's say eventually I make $50, off of this. Let's say I make $50 down the line. And I say, well, I need that extra $50. I could just, boom, cash out. There you go. And it goes to my PayPal, which goes to my account. My bank account, that is. So, so there is that benefit, and I like that. I really do. Now, is that going to be the be-all, end-all? Is sites like Rumble.com and VENMO and BitChute and all of them going to be the be-all, end-all alternatives that we need to make YouTube, to get Google, to allow YouTube to be what it was before, to kind of, get it back into good graces of what put it on, the map, and that being the content creators, the people, the users like you and me? Are they going to be the answer? Maybe not, but they will. I will say this: they will, in time, give YouTube a run for the money. They will. They will give YouTube a run for the money. Why do you think YouTube and other platforms want to partner with each other? Why do you think YouTube wants to partner with VENMO and now with Rumble and others? Because they know that these sites are going to be competitors. They know that, hey, if we don't partner with them, and kind of share content, share revenue, and all that, that these people will be. Sorry about that. My mom basically was calling me back because apparently she got charged twice for something Valentine's Day related that she bought one thing of. But anyway, like I said, what I was saying. Oh yeah, this is why YouTube is partnering with them, because they know that these sites will be on their heels. Will keep them on their heels. Will basically be competitive towards them for consumers, and well, not consumers, but for content creators and everything. Why do you think some people are going over to Twitch? Why do you think some people are going to VENMO? Why do you think people are going to BitChute? Why do you think some people are using Google Drive? Even within Google Home System itself, they're competitive. It's because of the fact that they want more freedom. They want less restrictions. And that's why YouTube is partnering with these people, because they want to ensure that, hey, we understand why you're here. We understand why people are going to you, and everything. But, you have, and, we get that you have less restrictions, but you have to understand that we're the bigger platform, and we want to help you not go against, and we don't want you to go against us. But I think over time, a lot of these platforms, to be honest with you, are going to see that YouTube and others like YouTube are just, wanting to partner with them and partner with them, do business with them, because they don't want them to be competitive. They don't want that. And what's going to happen is they're going to pull out of those partnerships down the line and be like, hey, we appreciate the help, and everything that you're giving us, but, we see what you're doing. We see what's going on, and then after that, they're just going to keep growing and growing, at a rapid pace, not at a rapid pace, but step by step. They're going to take their time. They're going to take their time and ensure that whoever they partner with, in the future, will have their best interest and not be afraid of competition. And again, that's why YouTube, like a site like YouTube, is doing this. It's kind of like, let's say, what is the biggest audio platform there is? What is it, Spotify? Or is it Apple? Okay, let's say it's Apple. Let's say iTunes, been around longer than Spotify. Everybody still uses them. So let's say iTunes decides, hey, iHeartRadio, or hey, Spotify, we want to partner with you. We want to help you out. We want to share revenue with both our content, with the content creators that use us both. Do you think iTunes is doing that because, they want to help advertise Spotify and Spotify helps advertise them? No. They're doing that because they would not want Spotify to be competition. They would not want Spotify to grow into the monster that it already is, if not more so. That's why they would do it. And I'm sure they've tried that in the early infestation, if you will, of Spotify. I'm sure they've done that. And I'm sure they've done that with Pandora. I'm sure they've done that with iHeart. Because they don't want competition. They don't want people to have alternatives. I'm sure they've done that with Amazon Music. Because they don't want alternatives. They don't want people to, go away, to not use them anymore and go someplace else. That's why YouTube partners, YouTube people, uploading sites like YouTube and others like Dailymotion, that's why they partner with these other platforms that are, that have been around for, less than a decade, or a decade, like Rumble, because they don't want to have to deal with potential competition in the future. But I think they know that, that's the direction that things are going to be heading in inevitably down the line. I think that's what they're looking at. Like, like they realize we can only do this for so long before they break away and do their own thing. I think that's what they're concerned about. And that's why you see these partnerships. And also, that's why you see YouTube not trying to, and Google not trying to outright buy Rumble or VENMO or any of them, because basically it would show that they don't want competition. They don't want competition, at all. And it would also show that, all they're going to be doing to Rumble and VENMO and BitChute and all these places is just turning them into another YouTube, a subsidiary of YouTube, which still falls under the same guidelines as YouTube and all that. Copyright guidelines and all that. So to me, I think that's why you see these partnerships happening. That's why you see it. But outside of that, Rumble is outside of the potential partnerships with YouTube, because you have the option. You have the option to add your YouTube account, via link. So they know, okay, here this person's on YouTube as well, and then that's how they probably get an idea of your earnings. But anyway, outside of that, it is a good alternative so far. And I have about almost 20 videos on there. Mainly what I'm doing is I'm taking the videos I make here, I upload here on YouTube, and then over time, I upload them over to Rumble as well, so that people have access, to video in both formats. And again, I get instant monetization as well. So, that's something that I really like and everything. But anyway, I just wanted to talk more about, me being, my I wouldn't say switch over to Rumble, but my journey over there to create a backup account and everything, to create a Rumble channel and see what they have to offer. And kind of, from my point of view so far as a new member, kind of tell you what it's about and what to expect, and mainly to be patient when it comes to monetization, because they do kind of have a different algorithm financially compared to someone like YouTube. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Let me know if any of you have gone to rumble.com yet. And until then, I'll talk to y'all later.